Gerwyn, the World Matchplay, second biggest ranking event in the world. It's a big one and you're playing brilliantly coming into it. You must be very excited about this, aren't you?
Yeah, but I think I haven't played a lot of the ranking events over the last 2-3 weeks. So I'm debating whether to go to Pro Tours this week just to sharpen up a little bit. But yeah, mentally, I'm in a good place. It's just how they go on the day. But yeah, I come up short against Michael in the final last year. So hopefully one step closer and pick that trophy up.
Obviously, a lot of time's passed since that last Matchplay campaign. You hit a 9-darter in Blackpool. You go all the way to the final, only beaten by Michael. Do you look back on that with pride, or do you look back on it as a missed opportunity?
Bit of both, really. You know, I played really well through that event, come up against some tough opponents, and obviously falling short against Michael in the final. It's just, I don't know what it is. He just seems to find that extra little bit, or I try too hard sometimes, and I think that was the case. I was just trying too hard. Michael had won that event before on numerous occasions, 3 times, I think. I was chasing my first win in that event, so it was a little bit tougher for me, but yeah, hopefully I'll get there one day, and hopefully it's going to be this year.
You must be very bullish about your prospects with what you have won when you've played, the way that you've played, even in narrowly missing out on other titles like the Premier League, for example.
Yeah, like I said, my game's in a good place. It's just those fine margins in big finals, but I know every tournament that I haven't won, I've lost in the final of it at least once. So I'm in a good place. I'm getting better as the years go on. I still think I've got a lot more to come in my game. And yeah, like I said, over the next 2-3 years, I think I'll improve quite a bit and I'll be a bit more consistent and I'll be winning those finals.
It's a unique tournament, the Matchplay, not just the format but the venue as well. Is it, particularly last year, is that something where you've come to really enjoy playing there? How do you feel about going back to the Winter Games?
Yeah, even though in the early stages of my career I didn't really do well in the Matchplay, but it is one of my favourite venues. You know, the family, the wife, the kids, they come up for a week. You know, they're off school, and it is a special venue as well. It's not a very big crowd, but the atmosphere is really good, and I like everything about Blackpool and that tournament.
Obviously, Phil Taylor, it was his favourite event. He won it 16 times. I remember Phil talking you up when you were first on the scene, saying, I like this, Black. What would it mean to get your hands on that trophy, that sort of iconic trophy?
Yeah, like you said, the Worlds is the biggest one of all, but then this is the next best big one out of all the tournaments. So I want to win every tournament before I retire, and I've got I think 3 or 4 of those I've got to pick up: the Matchplay, Players Championship Finals, UK Open, and the Premier League. Like I said, I've lost in the final of all those, but just yeah, it'd be nice to finish my career whenever I do with a win in every single tournament, and next one the Matchplay.
And just finally, who do you see as your main rivals going into this year's tournament? Because it seems like there's more people than ever that could win a big TV title, but maybe the normal rivals aren't quite at the top of their game at the moment.
No, I know I always say it, but for me it's just how well I play and how well I perform on the day. I'm not afraid of anybody anymore, where I probably was 4 or 5 years ago. And I know if I play my A game and I bring that game to the table, then the only one person who can win, and that's me, and I can only beat myself.